A man who reportedly hasn't been paying child support was reportedly caught with a stolen gun. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies were patrolling around East Rockingham on Thursday when they spotted 57-year-old Joseph Jerome Bright walking down Broadway Street. The deputies reportedly knew Bright had outstanding warrants for not paying child support. While Bright was being placed under arrest, deputies reportedly asked if he had any weapons. He reportedly admitted having a gun in his waistband and told the deputies he was a convicted felon. The deputies reportedly found a .25 caliber handgun which had been reported stolen. The sheriff's office did not specify from where it was reported stolen. Bright was charged with one felony count each of possession of a firearm by a felon and possession of a stolen firearm. A registered sex offender is accused of attending a cheerleading competition over the weekend. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to a call about a registered sex offender at an unnamed local school that was hosting a cheer competition on Sunday. When deputies arrived, they reportedly found 56-year-old Charles Sargent of Cordova in attendance at the school. Records with the North Carolina Department of Adult Corrections show Sargent was convicted in 2014 on a single count of sexual battery. According to the North Carolina Sex Offender Registry, the incidents happened in 2010 and there were 2 victims. Sargent was 43 at the time and the victims were 16 and 14. Records show Sargent was sentenced to 24 months of probation and to be listed on the Sex Offender Registry for a minimum of 10 years. He has had no prior violations. Deputies reportedly asked Sargent to walk outside and confirmed he had not received prior authorization to be on school property. Sargent was charged with violation of the Sex Offender Registry and given a $25,000 secured bond. In his 1954 poem, The House Was Quiet, the World Was Calm, Wallace Stevens says that the house was quiet and the world was calm. The reader became the book, and summer night was like the conscious being of the book. The house was quiet and the world was calm. This is not the case on 204 Everett Street, where Brian and Nicole Darling are remodeling and refurbishing one of the oldest homes in Rockingham, formerly known as the Teachridge. When they originally purchased the property, they had to buy 204, 206, and the property that looks down onto Green Street. Their first project in Richmond County was the Airplane House on Main Street in Hamlet. The Darlings went on to work on a house on Randolph Street in Rockingham, then 2 in Ellerby and 1 on Page Street, as well as one formerly owned by Dr. Neil Ward. Originally from Cape Coral, Florida, the Darlings have 2 daughters and 6 grandchildren. When they are in the county, they are living in the house on Everett Street, but their company is still based in the Sunshine State. In total, they have completed 6 houses in the community. There were no signs of rust for the Richmond Senior Boys tennis team on Monday, which returned to competitive play for the first time in nearly 3 weeks. On the road at Union Pines, the Raiders completed the 2-match season sweep of the Vikings behind a 7-2 final score. Playing the first to 8 points, it was number 4 sophomore Jordan Jacobs who had the lone shutout in singles play. He defeated his opponent 8-0, one of Richmond's 4 singles victories. Also cruising to a large margin of victory was number 1 senior Ty Murray, who handed his opponent an 8-2 loss. Other singles winners were number 6 junior Will Whitley and number 3 senior Ethan McDonald. Richmond will host Lake County for another Sandhill Athletic Conference match on Wednesday. Action will start at 4 p.m. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up out of the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live by Weather Report. I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday. It's been a nice sunny day so far. It started off pretty cold. We were actually down into the mid 30s for early this morning, but it warmed up pretty quickly throughout the later morning and into the afternoon. And as the days rolled on, we've seen high 70s. We'll continue to see that in the next hour here. At 6 o'clock, we'll be seeing 77 degrees, 9 o'clock, 66. 11 p.m. will be at 61 degrees. And we're looking at clear skies for the evening with a sunset at 7:53, and we'll have a waning crescent moon phase to go along with that night. Looking at tomorrow, we got more 80s along the way as temperatures start to rise back up a little bit more. Sunny skies all day long as well. Cumberland County a high of 85, a low of 54. Hope County a high of 85 and a low of 52, with Moore County just 1 degree cooler on the high there. Scotland County will be seeing a high of 85 and a low of 53. Same for Robeson County. Here in Richmond, we'll be expecting to see a high of 85 and a low of 51, as will be our neighbors to the south and west over in Anson and Marlboro. Looking at the 7-day forecast, plenty more sunshine along the way. Absolutely gorgeous for the next couple of days here. Wednesday, a high of 85, low of 51 with sunny skies. Thursday and Friday will follow that with a high of 86 and a low of 55 with Thursday, and Friday a high of 84 and a low of 57. Now Saturday, things start to change up just a little bit. We do got a 60% chance of rain, and temperatures will fall off a little bit there. High of 76, low of 55. Temperatures will continue to fall from there. Sunday, high of 65, low of 47 with sunny skies. And Monday will be our peak coolness, high of 64, low of 43. And as we get into Tuesday next week, cloudy skies as things warm back up again, high of 71 and a low of 44. So that is going to do it for your Live at 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.